What's going on, you guys? My name is Alex, and today I'll be showing you how to start your own clothing brand step by step. And I'll be throwing in some advice, tips, and tricks and all that good stuff. So remember, none of these will work unless you put in the time and effort into doing so. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. So enough talking, let's get right into it. Alright, so for step 1, define your brand and find your name. Now this will be the base of your brand as a whole. Now let me ask you this, what do you want people to think about when they hear your brand? So I suggest taking some time to think this through. Alright, so now when it comes to figuring out your name, I have a very useful tool called ChatGPT, and the link will be right above. That way you guys can use it. Example, if your theme is spooky, you can literally ask them, give me 10 names for my clothing brand that defines spooky. And they'll give you a bunch, like a whole list. And this is only if you struggle with ideas. You know, this website can help you a ton. They can also do your homework too. Alright, so step number 2, create your designs. So this is where all that brainstorming comes into play. I suggest using apps such as Procreate on your iPad, Adobe Photoshop on your PC, etc, etc. And if you don't have any of these, then I suggest making some sketches on your notebook, or you can even ask a designer for their input and they'll give you ideas here and there. That's what I did. And if you guys are struggling to look for some designers, I got you. So first off, here's a list of some that I know of. You know, they're all reliable, they are unique in their own ways. They can create literally anything that you want, and they can probably give you some ideas if you're struggling to come up with some on your own. And another thing that you could do, this is something that no creator has told you. I'll be the one to put you on. You know, if you guys like this idea, drop me a sub, you know what I'm saying? What I do is go to my explore page on Instagram. So mind you, you need to follow clothing pages already, or you could take the easy way out and search up streetwear design. It's a hashtag. So in order for this method to work, you need to follow either of those, and you'll find a bunch of designers. All right, so for step number 3, find your manufacturer. This is where most of the money is getting put into. So this is where your designs actually come to life. So now before I get into this, before you send your mock-ups over, what you need to do in order for it to all go smooth, you need to make a tech pack, which is something like this. So the definition of a tech pack is where you put the locations of where you want everything to be designed and where you want it all to be placed. You might have to measure it, you know, include some of the measurements on there. And you know, this will be sent to your manufacturer. That way, you know, they don't mess up on placing everything. You know, they're gonna place it on the wrong sleeve. You want it to meet your desirable needs. So now one, finding a manufacturer. So what I recommend, and is the most easiest and best way to find them, is through Alibaba. So here's a short clip on how to do so. Alright, so mind you, these people can create anything such as stickers, keychains, poly bags, zip-up hoodies, shorts, sweats, all that good stuff for an affordable price. They all have their reviews, ratings. You gotta make sure that they're verified on the website, or else you know it's gonna look sketch. Or if you want to try to be like me, you could try to spit some riz at your manufacturer. That way, you know, they could drop down the price, or they could even provide you with a free sample. I had to play my part. You know, I rizzed up a manufacturer all the way in Pakistan, so he's gonna give me a free sample myself. You know, that saves me money too, so I suggest you guys trying to do so. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but always negotiate. So moving on to step 4, and one of the most important, marketing and creating content. So this is where everything falls out to play. You can literally have the best looking design, like everyone's just drooling on it, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you're gonna be like, oh, it's gonna sell out, this and that. But if you don't market it correctly, I'm sorry to break it to you, gang, it ain't selling. So I recommend you to post as much as you can throughout all social medias. Like a big one that really helped me out was TikTok and Instagram. So TikTok, you could grow organically first off, and then all the other apps such as Instagram, Facebook, even Twitter. It's also good to invest into some ads. I do recommend you guys purchasing ads from both Facebook and Instagram. I heard a lot of good things about Instagram, so I would recommend TikTok ads because, you know, I purchased mine on there and it only brought me likes. It brought me likes from people that don't even know about clothing and all that stuff. Why do you want people that know nothing and wouldn't support you in the long run? You know, you want to find buyers, you want to find a strong community. That's what you want to build. And if you guys are struggling to find ideas on what to post as content, you can literally search up on TikTok clothing brand ideas. That's how I find mine, and you know, you just tweak it a little bit to your liking. Be unique in your own ways. You know, don't completely copy somebody else's content. Just stay consistent, promote your brand as much as you can, keep posting, keep dropping like 3+ videos a day. Like, I'm not even playing. If you really want to sell and you want your drop to do well, post as much as possible. I'm telling you, marketing is key. Alright, so before I end things off, I need you all to think for a bit and decide if you guys are going to do the pre-order method or the pre-made method. So now the pre-order method is when you first drop, and after you close the shop, you use everything, all the funds that have been brought to you by the customers, and then you'll buy everything in bulk. So you're not losing money, you know, money, because you know you're using the customer's money to buy the product. Now compared to the pre-made, this is where you buy everything before dropping. You're gonna buy it all in bulk, so it's out of your pockets first. Now let's say you buy 50 shirts, for example, and you only sell 40 shirts. You're gonna have those 10 left over, which is coming, like, you lost money basically. So yeah, you sold some, but you still lost money at the end of the day because you have the clothes left over. over in your warehouse or wherever you're holding the shirts. In my opinion, I feel like the pre-order method is the best way to start off with because, you know, it's safer, you save more money, you can make more money. But the only downfall is that customers have to wait and, you know, you'll get all these complaints, you know, where's my order, this and that, this and that. You don't want to run into that. But, you know, if you play it off smooth, then, you know, you can make it work. It's all up to you. Like I said, if you have the money, if you have just racks and racks and racks and racks ready to do pre-made. Besides the point, I'll be linking some of the items that I've used starting my own clothing brand down below. That way you guys can go purchase them and, you know, just start your very own clothing brand. Mind you, I got so much more sauce that I can spit, but I'm gonna save it for future videos. If you guys have more questions or anything that I missed out on, please make sure to leave a comment down below. If this video did help you out, please make sure to drop a like, subscribe with post notifications on. I'd greatly appreciate it. Be sure to follow my socials and my clothing brand socials as well. Link in the description. And thank you to those that made it to the end of the video. I love all of you and have an amazing rest of your day.